Hi, my name is Sochi, and I will be discussing DEI programs on school campus. Students of color are starting to lose more programs across various campuses across America. The University of Michigan students have had programs stripped away from them, like the Lead Scholarship Program, which has been in effect for about 16 years. The Lead Scholarship Program has given nearly like 900 students all the scholarship, and with this program being discontinued, there will be no like any financial like awards gifted to the students. This mainly affects people of color like Black, Latino, and Native American students. Having all these programs stripped away from them, also events that were made for new students of color coming in, which totally reinforces the sense of isolation across the school, especially with this small percentage of students of color in the school. There was this memo that came out from the U.S. Department of Education that released titled "Their Colleagues." That was issued February 14th of 2025, directing colleges to eliminate race from any decisions, making factors like hiring, admission, housing, financial aid, and student life. There's also a warning that was issued that any disobedience would lose their federal funding. Michigan was one of the first to roll over with these changes of DEI programs and allowed the other campuses to follow suit. Some rebranded the DEI offices and directing terms from websites, but they are still on campus that are still there's still other campuses that are standing firm against the D in support of DEI, just like Harvard, where Trump freezes 2.2 billion dollars worth of grants and $60 million in contracts with the university due to them being accused of defying orders. This came after when the Harvard president said the university will not surrender the independence or relinquish its constitutional right. And with that, the federal funding freeze will have this major impact on Harvard, where in the fiscal year in 2025, about 46% of the school's total budget came from the federal funding, which is a lot, specifically for a school like Harvard that is pretty prestige and has a lot of money coming in. There has been a lot of talks about scaling the scholarships and graduate programs focused on minorities and the possibilities of being eliminated. In the University of Michigan, a student group called Men of Color Honor Ambition, the word color is being replaced with the word character instead. And with these new changes, it has a lot of implications for the future, and especially for incoming college students that are coming for like this environment that they were promised. It has this major impact on DEI programs, on students, teachers, and just about everyone in the world. The University of Texas has shut down over 24 DEI offices, along with any jobs rounding up to 300 employees who have lost their jobs. I understand, like, this is a very like scary time, especially since we are all in college and we are all like a minority, or like we all benefit from using the DEI program because it is made to help us and like give us a better advantage in a world that is very disadvantaged. And I think the fact that there are still campuses that are standing against Trump's administration and are um willing to stand their ground and fight for a better future for their students is a really positive thing, and something that I'm glad that a lot of students are able to stand up and protest for what is essentially their rights being taken away for no exact reason. And I do think that like having like people protest and being able to speak out about this is a bit of light in this really dark time. And I do want to recognize that. Um, Thank you for listening. I hope you enjoyed. This is my works cited page.